Some people think that accountability is a punishment, but it's not. Accountability is the only reason I'm still alive. No excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. Growing up in a privileged family, I was taught to excuse myself from the table when I made mistakes. Keep it true with self, take accountability, a privilege I refused myself. I always made excuses, put the blame on everybody else. I was not abused, but I still chose to abuse myself. Abuse the drugs, abuse my family's trust. I never knew myself. No excuse for how I bluffed and blew the hand that I was dealt. No excuse for how I then refused my mom and father's help. Shied away from confrontation, coward, I recused myself. At the same time I'm insecure, wanting to prove myself. Sitting in the chair with a therapist, I amused myself with how I learned to lie, deflect his questions, how I truly felt. No excuse for how I masked my sickness, how I then repressed it. Turned from those who loved and tried to help me, turned to other methods. I made the excuse of blaming habits on my family trauma. When my parents split, made my addiction surface as their karma. No excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. There were no excuses, cause my mother showed me love and never faltered. No excuses when I started drinking, as I hoped my father would excuse me, like he once excused me from the dinner table. Then he drove me to that party, vodka punch was in the ladle. I said excuse me when I threw up, then he drove me home. He could not excuse it, my behavior he could not condone. No excuses when I broke into his house and threw a party. No excuses when policemen showed up and I told him sorry. No excuses when my mother spiraled as an alcoholic. She got sober but excused my drinking, sickness symbiotic. I remember being dope sick at my family's Christmas dinner. Running to the bathroom, I excused myself, a vengeful sinner. They could not excuse it. I walked out the door and felt the shame. Visited my dealer out in Brooklyn as I took the train. All excuses when I started smoking crack and hitting veins. All excuses in my father's alley as I screamed his name. So please excuse me as I hold back tears from all the fear and pain I saw up in his eyes with no excuse and no attempted blame. Excuse me when I screamed at him before he finally kicked me out from another dinner party he threw at a different house. So ashamed I showed up drunk and high, and then he closed the door. I wanted to kill him, but I killed my soul with dope some more. Plotted vengefully in my apartment, and I blamed them both, my mother and my father. And I justified evading growth with no excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. I refused to take accountability, I couldn't see it. All the times they tried to help me, every time I went to treatment, every time they bailed me out, every time they cut me loose. I could not excuse myself, cause really there was no excuse. No excuses. I was the only one I could ever blame. No excuses. And I was the only person who needed change. With the mental health diagnosis that I would claim shielded me from accountability. I was wrong, the same boy with no excuse finally chose to find an excuse to stop blaming everyone for my addiction and the dope I'd cop. Blaming everyone for my condition, never choosing help when nobody excused me. I chose to then excuse myself. I excused myself from the corners, the needles and the pipes. I excused myself from choosing death and started choosing life. I excused myself from blaming others, cause I'd finally seen there's no excuse for me not showing up to be a human being. May I please be excused? No excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. May I please be excused? No excuses. The day I took responsibility was the day that I took my life back. And if you're still breathing, it's not too late for you to take your life back too. No excuses.